Esto es Santa Blanca Radio.
Pueblo de Bolivia, Bolivians, you need to understand that in this struggle to create a new Bolivia, one of the evils that we face is the great deceiver, Pac Katari. He will tell you tales about the greatness that once was, about the noble spirit of the indigenous Bolivian. Greatness is what he wants to control. He wishes to own it. There have been leaders like him in the past, men who have rallied the workers and laborers with promises of equality and fairness. But when these men came to power, they all showed that they believed themselves to be more equal than others, that they believed it was fair for the balance of power to be in their hands. No se dejen. Do not be misled by his lies, hermanos, and trust that Santa Blanca will protect you from his bad intentions.
Rolas, remixes, tránsitos, varo, fuscas, escuadras, plomos, drogas, bases, gallos, putazos. Y aquí, cabrones, los más chingones.
Transmitiendo desde Battle de Viena.
Esto es Radio Santa Blanca.
No se pierda los plomazos de Nesa en su gira boliviana, presentando su nuevo disco La Cofradía de los Gallos, que incluye su éxito El Pingachula se chula. Será un evento histórico.
Venta de boletos en todas las grandes ciudades. Estás en Radio SB.
Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
Oh, yeah.
Hoy, algo especial, DJ Perico. On the phone right now with the beauty of beauties herself, the elegant, la más guapa, Nidia Flores, mamacita de mi vida, la reina
Nice
de
move,
belleza,
dumbass.
the
You
beauty
just
queen.
hit a civilian.
Welcome to the show.
Gracias, Perico. It's a pleasure to be talking with you.
Now, can you confirm or deny these exciting rumors floating around the campfires about a new submersible that El Cerebro's cooking up?
El Cerebro, mi chico, genius that he is always designing and constructing new equipment for Santa Blanca. I've known him and his family for many years, and I've always known that he has a special gift. Sigue así, chiquillo.
Neta? Is it fully submersible? Or is it one of these floaters that hangs around right below the surface of the water?
Pues sí, papacito, it is true. He has constructed for us a completely invisible to radar and satellite imaging. It is a working prototype, and within weeks we may have these submersibles exporting our product to Mexico and Europe.
And the question everyone is asking, will these new narco subs have bathrooms?
¿En serio? No.
Ahí lo tienen. The truth straight from the lovely lady's mouth. And now, back to the music that makes your culo bounce up and down.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
Weapons free, weapons free. Frag out. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Está bien, me rindo.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
Pinche cabrón.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Hold up.
Get the hell out of there!
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
But now, we're taking a break for a public service announcement. Do not...
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Enemy reinforcements incoming.
Dios mío! My foot! Give it back! Por favor! Listo! Listo, listo!
Fuck, engage him.
It was just one small shipment!
And there you have it, raza! Do not fuck with Santa Blanca. And now, an old favorite going out to Jorge. Be the 10th car and win Jorge's gold watch.
Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
Oh, yeah.
I have a shot. Engage him.
DJ Perico, closing out a block of cumbias románticas. Ciao! Now I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Aye! That last duet made me think of those sick and twisted love puppies. Yuri, Polito. Most of you know the medically trained couple got started in Santa Blanca after they saved the life of our very own La Plaga. What many of you may not know is that soon after Yuri and Polito met at the hospital where they both worked, Yuri filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against Polito. The reason? Yuri wanted Polito to pay more attention to her. Pinche Yuri. I guess it worked. And the lawsuit laid the foundation of the perverse and sadistic relationship they now have. Aw, it's like the white people say, ain't love grand?
Esto es Ese Vato.
Radio Santa Blanca, con DJ Perico.
¡Dale, vato loco!
Hola, plebes! DJ Perico here giving you advice for the man who has heard it all and seen a little bit. Things have been a little crazy around here the last couple days. Santa Blanca even made the news in the States. And though that sounds cool for a criminal enterprise, it's not such a great thing. This could have been avoided if we had been looking out for each other. You may not have met him, but you all know Ricky Sandoval, the man at the king's right hand, the guy whispering in his ear, the guy handing down justice and shit. You might not know Ricky was acting a little crazy the last couple months. It happens, right? Everybody gets a little high on their own supply. They get short-tempered and crazy strong. But when your homie likes the polvo too much, you gotta stop and get your amigo some help. If somebody had done that for Ricky, sat him down, talked to him, got to know him a little better, you might have figured out that the motherfucker was an undercover DEA agent. I mean, shit! You look out for your homie, you know if he's gonna roll on you. This next tune is for you, Ricky Sandoval. If they had marked your grave, I would piss on it. DJ Perico en la casa, bringing you so much music you will shit yourself. And speaking of things that will make you shit yourself, I have on the line the scariest couple with the cutest Instagram account, Yuri y Polito.
Hola, Perico.
¿Cómo va todo, man? Welcome to the show, Banda. I realize that doctor-patient confidentiality is supposed to be a thing, but hey, we're criminals. What can you tell us about any of your recent patients and how you treated them? Por ejemplo, I know our listeners are very curious about a gringo who was recently your guest.
Oh, he means Ricky.
Senor Ricky, what a guy. We knew him socially, you know.
A really fun guy. ¿Te acuerdas,
So these two Marines board a flight to Houston.
Marines and planes. This ought to be good.
No sooner had they settled down into their seats than an Army corporal comes down the aisle and took the seat next to them. So the corporal settles in, pulls off his boots, and gets comfortable. Now the two Marines take one look at this guy and decide they're going to have a little fun. After the plane's in the air, the Marine in the window seat turns to the corporal. Hey, buddy, he says. You mind grabbing a drink for me? No problem, the Army guy says, and hops up to get a drink from the flight attendant. While he's gone, the Marine takes one of the corporal's boots and spits him.
That's just nasty.
The corporal comes back with the Marine's drink. He's just getting comfortable again when the second Marine grins and says, Hey man, that drink sure looks good. You mind getting one for me too? And you know what? The corporal just grins. You bet, he says, and hops right on up. As soon as he's gone, the Marine grabs the other boot and hawks a big old loogie right inside. The Marines sit back and enjoy their drinks now. A couple hours later, the bird touches down and the corporal pulls on his boots. And right away, he knows what's happened. He turns to the jarheads, who are both giving him these shit-eating grins. How long must this go on? This hatred, this animosity, this spitting in boots and pissing in drinks. All right, let's roll.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. I got another. That's 5.
Roger. Let me get in position. Say the word, boss.
Marking a Tango. He's close to that local.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
I'm opening fire.
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestia. Alguien ayúdeme a salir de
They're on
aquí.
this side.
Mi compadre, la plaga. Hey, muchas gracias, DJ Perico. I'm really happy to be here. Chingón, cabrón.
Todavía no estamos a salvo.
So, everybody's
Pero
still
Dios le
talking
pagará
about your
esto que
video
ha hecho
from
por
last
mí.
month. Sí, sí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
How did you think this shit up? Chido, bro. I appreciate the comments. Electricity, I don't mind. Friendship, electrical.
Hola, ¿cómo va?
Extensively about methods of torture. As he describes, there is an erotic
I got it. I'll fly.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
is it. Yo, I got a weapons case here.
Hola.
Nice. I got a sniper rifle over here.
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hey,
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's...
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful, He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Brothers La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
¿Cuántos son? ¿Los alcanza a contar? Ve si traen armas.
Keep the guns down, fellas. We don't want to scare them all off.
I've got the bike.
Move out. I'm on your 6.
And I'm in the middle of doing something. No, what's going on? No, I'm just chilling right now, hanging. It's alright. It's alright. I didn't have to do any therapy for my life.
I'll pilot.
I got a double on Saturday. Oh yeah? Yeah, she's all that shit. Yeah, she's all that shit. She, no, honestly, she's going out with one of her friends, Miss Chow. And she's like, oh, are you working? And I'm like, I think so. She's like, alright, did you, what happened? Yeah. So she's like, I'm not a web of life. She's like, are you going to this? She's like, are you working? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, because if you weren't, then I would go with my friend. We go with our, you know, I would tell my friend to bring her husband. And then the 4 of us would go.
Nomad, I've got Pacatory on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Yeah.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel and the horrors inflicted by you.
We'll see.
The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Stop me. What am I gonna do?
Cartel supply supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pat Katari now?
Katari needs...
Camaradas huelen peor que el culo de mi perro. ¡Muévase, camaradas!
Shit, we got company. Heads up, hostiles in the area.
No puedo creerlo, Bo. No puedo. Ese momento llegó. Esto es... Parece una guerra, Bo. Parece que no hay,
Hey, we got a narco with a submachine gun. Close to the dump.
Dice mejor quién eres que tu fusca. Cáele ya, pilpéame la fusca y deja a tu compañera como siempre la has soñado. Pregunta por las promociones para nuevos clientes.
Tenga piedad.
Got another tango.
Si la quieres más que a nada en la vida, haz la tuya, haz la única. Incrustación. granatas a la medida. Cañones personalizados. Cualquier relieve a tu gusto. Miras láser de última generación chapeados de oro. Véngase a pipéame la fusca. ¿Qué esperan,
Váyanse en paz, por favor.
Drone is airborne.
I got one narco by the helo.
Si me libera, le devolveré 1000 veces el favor.
Yo, cartel gunman. Over by
Déjenos en
that
paz,
stack of
carajo.
tires.
¿Ahora qué? ¿Nos van a matar?
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Spotted one with submachine guns.
Captured a Sicario in the neighborhood. The man was called Pelon, and he was well known to the town. I had accompanied my abuelita to the church, and as she knelt to light a candle for my dead father, El Pelon stole the
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
I thought this Sicario had come in to hide.
The lieutenant's on the run.
Be open for him to find shelter. But I was wrong. This humble man facing capture.
Pinche muerto.
To be altered. Crucifixion. He turned his face to heaven and prayed, Dios, free me. Then the armed defenders came into the church.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Never seen again.
Get down!
¿Dónde anda? Ya no puedo estar más en esta mujer. Por el amor de Dios, camarada, siéntese, sáquenos de aquí, se lo ruego. Dios, venga, sáquenos. No me pueden dejar aquí, ¿me escuchan? No me pueden dejar aquí. Por favor, corra la puerta. Se lo explico. Dios, déjenme ir, por favor, se lo suplico. Estamos aquí, no hemos hecho nada, libérenos, por favor. ¿Qué mierda voy a hacer ahora? Esto está muy jodido. delincuentes, no merecemos esto. Déjenme.
Tango down.
Amigo, anda por aquí cerca, no se vaya sin sacarme.
Clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
En mí tiene un hermano. Gracias por el globo.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells...
Órale, carnales. DJ Perico here. And I cannot deny that I like it here in Bolivia. The weather's great, the women are willing, and the blow is la neta. But I have to ask, where are the tacos? I like Bolivian food, I do. I like to take a little mid-morning break and eat my ají de albóndigas. But man, when I smoke a lot of weed and I get the munchies, I need me some tacos. Why aren't there no good Mexican restaurants down here? I think that's what I'm gonna do.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
So I'll open up a good Mexican restaurant. Or even better, a taco truck. Oh, I could put a remote unit in there and sell you guys tacos while I broadcast. A huevo. I'm a genius, man.
Buenos dias, hermanos. This is El Gallo. You've all known me for a long time. Many of you have stood beside me as I fought for the legalization and recognition of our sacred coca plant. The United Nations has prohibited it. The Americans have been burning it for decades. And our own government has attempted to dictate how much of it we are permitted to grow. Our best ally in the continuing struggle against the legislation and the stigma against the rich tradition is the Santa Blanca cartel. They already employ many of you. And many of our neighbors have been aided by Esperanza Santa Blanca. The good they have done our country is undeniable. Support your local Santa Blanca affiliates. Santa Blanca is Bolivia's partner in bringing our traditions into the future.
¿Y ustedes?
Hola. Hermanos, mi nombre es Rodolfo El Yeyo. Many of you know me, and I am proud to call many of you mis amigos. Some of you close to me have told me of concerns about the cartel, concerns that I know you all share. I respect the Earth Mother Nuestra Pachamama as much as the rest of you. I have my entire life. I have taught this respect for Pachamama to my children, and I will teach it to their children. Pachamama must keep in balance. Harmony with the cosmos. And that is why I am happy that our country is working with Santa Blanca. This is not the same secular industrialization of the gringos and their CIA 24/7. This Mexican organization, this Latin organization believes in parasite.
I gotta say, honestly, I feel bad for Agent Sandoval. But that guy was crazy. I mean, his balls must have knocked against his knees. They were so big.
6 years undercover, that's damn brutal.
Think of all the evil shit he must have done to become Sueño's right hand. He's not just driving the guy around. Sandoval's dropping bodies, making sure shipments of cocaine end up on the street, doing the bad deed to the people you're supposed to be working to protect. That's what gets me. How'd he live with it for that long?
Shit. He's dead now, so I guess he didn't.
Oh yeah, Yuri. How long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri.
You want to check this spot out for intel?
Aren't you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
What the hell, Yuri?
Whoa, ooh. That guy Cox stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair.
Will you help me cut him down already?
Or like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, dropped it on the barbershop floor.
Yuri, knock it off.
Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shaked for a month.
Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
Had too many generals, so they decided to get rid of some of them. It's about damn time. Well, somebody with the Joint Chiefs came up with the idea of offering $10,000 of severance pay for each inch of the general's body. The generals could be measured any way they chose.
Let's go.
An Air Force general goes first. He's a smart guy, so he says he wants to be measured from head to toe. They measure him and come up with 70 inches, so he accepts a severance of $700,000. Next up was an Army general. This guy says he wants to be measured from the tip of his right finger to the tip of his left finger. The measurement comes out to 80 inches. The Army general smiles and takes a severance of $800,000. So the two generals are mighty damn pleased with themselves. But this Marine general's been watching the whole thing, and after a couple minutes, he steps up and says, "You pukes are gonna measure me from the tip of my dick to the bottom of my balls."
Man, Marine generals are kinky.
The men doing the measuring are confused. "Sir, are you sure you understand how this works?" "Just do it, maggot," the Marine general barks, and then he drops his trousers. Well, the two men get out the measuring tape, they steel their courage, and they get to work. So they start at the tip of his dick, but as they work their way down, they see the general's got no balls.
Plot twist.
One of the men says, "Sir, where are your balls?" "Left them back in Vietnam."
Santa Blanca is the heavyweight champion of the world. Somos los más chingones.
Fakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
If you don't know, all you've got left to do is lose. Once you've won the game, how do you keep winning? Well, let me school you, Wade. You make the game itself bigger, motherfucker.
I'll fly.
You make the game huge. And that's what Santa Blanca's gonna do. Just watch.
Got it.
This is the garage. Sound off if you spot Polito's car.
Roger that.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy.
Right of the cage.
Esta mierda era para nosotros. Maten ahorita mismo ese recabrón.
They're driving away.
Open fire.
Copy. Engaging.
No mames. No eres los putos nos están dando por fuego desde el oeste. Mándenles otra pinche patrulla ya. Quédense donde están.
Here comes some more of them.
Clear. Let's loot the truck.
Ready. Call the shot. Escort car has been destroyed. Their lieutenant's running away.
A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh, fuck, they're heading this way.
Heads up. We've got an Unidad convoy on the move. I've got eyes on multiple vehicles, including a commo truck.
Let's get after it. The rebels are hurting for decent comms. We could loot the truck and share the love with Qatari's people.
Radio gear secure. We'll tell the rebels where to come get their new toys. Let's move. Pac, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca's gonna send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Qatari. We'll get it done. Deploying drone. Who's up for stealing a helicopter? That one's packed full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's grab it.
I got 2 Sicarios over by the soccer field. I got a Sicario over here, over by the soccer field. I got 1 narco, the soccer field.
A huevo cantaremos al ritmo de la banda por creído y pendejo. Después de echarse 14 tantos iconeos que una bala perdida dentro.
Good to go.
No me quedé mucho tiempo. Solo el tiempo suficiente para cortar las bolas del tipo que rondaba alrededor. Dale, carnal. Anda un compa por acá.
Target down.
Del puritito corazón de México ya llegaron los originales. Las mejores camisas, los espectaculares bajos piteados, las exclusivas botas de piel y las chamarras que usan los jefes de jefes de la plebe. Ven a Plebes Fashion y vístete
Tango de...
como jefe.
These fast Esperanza Santa Blanca has donated...
Their LT's trying to run.
Keep it quiet. They know we're here. Get to cover. Opening fire on these fuckers. I got you, man. Just hold on.
Took you, Zane.
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds.
There's always
What do we
another
do?
chopper out there somewhere, right?
Son las 9 en punto. Hace sol ahorita y va a ser mucho calor hoy por la tarde. Va a ser parecido por 2 o 3 días hasta jueves, cuando la lluvia viene por la noche y hace mucho viento. Ten cuidado si viaja a las montañas y hasta el fin de semana va a ser mucho viento. Hasta mañana.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. This medal has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool. I'll drive.
So how brutal is Yuri and Polito's torture anyway? I sure as hell don't want to find out. But I mean, obviously it's nothing as softball as waterboarding, right? I mean, we're talking permanent damage and death here.
They're also medically trained, so you have to figure there are some pharmaceuticals at work to keep their victims awake.
But see, back in the day, the real torturers didn't need drugs to keep their victims awake. So they're amateurs.
That's obvious from how few people survive their interrogations. A real torturer, a professional. He or she is in control. He or she understands what Yuri and Polito are stopping. They get carried away. They do it for the fun of it, not because it's a job and not for the art. So yes, they're brutal, but not because they try to be. They're brutal because they're incompetent.
You've got a dark side hidden under that smile, don't you?
Let's go. good here. We can go ahead and loot the truck. Okay, we're cool.
Rebels are gonna love this. It's a pharmacy's worth of medicine
Pakatari's rebel movement
for their people.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Set. Let's go.
Sniper up in the tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
Ready to engage. Tango down.
I see a second target.
I got one Unidad soldier. Inside the bunker.
Sniper up in the tower.
That was close.
Say the word, boss.
Ready to fire. Good to go.
Ready to engage. That tango's down.
Drone is airborne.
Say the word, boss. Tango down. Eyes on a grunt. He's alone. Inside the bunker.
Salvados por un extranjero. Pensé que moría en esa mierda de lugar. Yo qué odio ¿Por qué no se reportó allí? ¿Qué ocurrió? Balas, balas, por fin tengo balas.
Eyes on an Unidad grunt, near the docks. Say the word. Tango is fucking down.
Yo, eyes on a grunt. Over there, in the bunker. Looks like they're from the bunker.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
¡No pueden con nosotros! ¿Tienen miedo? No nos están haciendo...
Ready to engage.
¿Dónde se metieron?
Lost visual on the target. Say the word, boss.
Fuck, engage.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
I got their Jenny over here.
Los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.